I've made a breakthrough. I'm really pleased about it. So if you don't know me, my name is Robert J. E. Simpson. I'm a film historian, local historian, and I posted a video yesterday asking about the actor Brian Donlevy, who some of you might know as a Hollywood actor of the early 20th century, played a lot of heavymen. But the story has always been that Brian actually came from what is now Northern Ireland. He was born apparently in Portadown in County Armagh, and then as an infant went out to the United States, and then he became a big success. I've been looking into this story for some time. I've run up against a brick wall, and so I posted a video yesterday because what I want to do, and I still want to do this, is to try and make contact with some of Brian's living relatives. Some of his family's must still be in the area, and I would love to speak to them and know about the connections and how much that was sort of spoken about. Because they don't seem to have ever made themselves known at any point in the last 100 years, which I find unusual. But I have good news. I made a breakthrough because I went back over some of my existing research overnight, and I also got access to some new records which I haven't had before. So I had one of those genealogical moments, like a "who do you think you are" kind of moment, where I managed to find something and the pieces of the puzzle started falling in together. So I am going to do a longer video about this. I might do a blog about it as well. So if you're interested in knowing more about Brian's life, please let me know in the comments, and I know that it's worth my while doing this. Also, give me a follow. That helps. But what I'll confirm for you now is that what we suspected based on some of the existing records is that Brian was indeed born in Cleveland, Ohio in the United States. Managed to find a proper record of his birth, a proper governmental record of his birth. I'm really happy with that. It anchors things down. But the question still remains about his parentage. I now believe that I have worked out who his mother's family are, and I can now confirm that they are indeed from the Portadown area of County Armagh. So that is indeed true. It's not just a Hollywood myth. It is true. His family was from this neck of the woods. And more so than that, something I had tucked away and had sort of forgotten about. But I can also confirm that Brian did live for a period in Northern Ireland, or as it was then, just regular Ireland. He lived in Armagh for a period as a young man as a young boy, before he went out to the United States properly. So it's all true. It's all a bit crowded and shrouded. So I'm going to put all that stuff together. I'm going to make a kind of a video that makes sense of it all. A slightly longer piece, if you're interested. And I'll post that at some point in probably the next month or two, I would say. Probably going to take me at least a couple of weeks to kind of get the bits and pieces together. So let me know. But in the meantime, if you do happen to know any of Brian's family, if someone you've heard stories about where they're from, etc., I still want to hear from you, because you still may have information that will be of use to me, and I want to know more. So look, keep following me, follow, share this video. I'll be telling more stories of strange and interesting places, people, and local history. That's what I do on this account, as well as a little bit of film stuff. I've got a little series I'm working on about Ireland and film, but that's something else, and that's for another day. So yeah, that's me, and I'm really pleased, and this is a wee nerdy moment, so I'm going to sign off.